Check it out. This video is about a recent drama experienced by YouTuber and podcaster DJ Akademiks. For those who don't know, the drama was caused by Akademiks' main girl, or I guess now ex-girlfriend. She leaked several photos of Akademiks alleging certain things that put him in a really bad light. For those who have seen the photos, they're pretty not safe for work. She has also nuked, in other words, destroyed the entire Akademiks Discord server, and she has also deleted DJ Akademiks' Rumble account. Now, we're going to talk about the factors that led to Akademiks' girl committing those type of actions, and one factor was she set up Akademiks for robbery. That's right. Akademiks' main chick was trying to set up Akademiks for home invasion robbery, Pop Smoke style. What really happened was Akademiks' girl somehow convinced Akademiks to let her best friend stay over at his house. And once the best friend was there, she tried to coordinate with her boyfriend to potentially pull up to Akademiks and really using a gun to do an armed invasion, an armed home invasion, an armed robbery to get Akademiks to really give up the goods because he would have had the gun. But fortunately, the boyfriend was not successful in his attempt. But don't take my word for it. Let's roll the news clip.
People from the peninsula are behind bars in connection to a crime in New Jersey. 21-year-old Corey Knox and 24-year-old Lauren McNeil are accused of coordinating a home invasion. Officials say McNeil and Knox texted each other about a plan to restrain the homeowner while robbing him of cash and personal effects. On September 24th, people say the pair tried to carry out their plan, going through a back door with an AK-47 style rifle. The attempt was unsuccessful. Knox and McNeil were arrested in Newport News on Wednesday. Both are charged with attempted home invasion and robbery.
That's right. It's horrifying when you see this in your neighborhood happening, that there's an armed robbery attempt, a home invasion. Basically, this person, the best friend of Akademiks' main girl, was staying at the place. But here's the thing. I think Akademiks' main girl was in on it because according to AK's own description, what happened was, according to the security camera footage, she unlocked a certain door. So when she was texting her boyfriend, he could pull up to the right door that was unlocked. However, a couple hours, or I think it was even an hour later, Akademiks' girl decided to lock that door that she opened before. So what I think happened was Akademiks' girl got cold feet. Right? She wasn't thinking long-term or thinking logically. She thought, hey, I'm going to get a quick bag from being part of this heist. But then she felt guilty and cold feet. Last minute decided to lock the door. That's why she's in on it, because think about it. This person is supposedly the best friend of the main girl of Akademiks. So if that's your best friend, you really know her, right? That means you know that she may be prone to pull these type of stunts, like doing home invasions, right? This probably ain't her first rodeo. In fact, this is probably like, oh, she does this thing in her local hometown. Now she's stepping it up, right? This ain't the hometown. This is where Akademiks lives, which is far away from where she is, right? So I think she's really in on it, right? And Akademiks, of course, would have trusted his main girl on having this person, the best friend, stay at the house because that's the main girl. That's the person that supposedly and reasonably Akademiks would trust with her judgment. Plus, there was a lot of manipulation from AK's main girl, right? She was trying to dangle a pregnancy scare to Akademiks whenever that she felt Akademiks was stepping out of line, whether maybe cheating on her, maybe lying to her. So she would say things like, ooh, I'm pregnant, or ooh, I didn't do the procedure, AK, something like that. So that was always constantly using that as a card to really manipulate Akademiks. And the thing is, like, even if you are a celebrity or high up like Akademiks, you really got to wrap it up sometimes. Even Drake, he thought he was invincible, but he ended up having an unexpected baby, right? So he didn't wrap it up. That's what's important, having protection, whether it's with the gun, whether it's with safety in certain activities. You got to be well protected. Most importantly, Akademiks' main girl was fumbling the bag. I think what was really concerning was Ak just signed a big deal with Rumble, and while Ak was doing the Rumble streams, she was cutting off the internet. We were all wondering what was going on, saying, oh, why is this stream stop midway, like around 20 minutes, 15 minutes? That's weird, right? Streams are long, pause. Apparently, she was pulling the plug on the internet multiple times. Why? Just so she could argue with Ak. That is crazy. You want to argue with the man? Argue after the stream's over, because the Rumble is a new deal and he's got to make a good impression, right? If I'm signing a big deal to a person and that person's not delivering, I might have to reconsider the deal. So that's putting Akademiks in a dangerous situation. Like, come on. Like, I understand that Akademiks, he likes engagement, right? He likes arguing with people, whether on entertainment or in real life, but argue with the guy after the stream's over, right? Why you got to be so petty? Like, that is some craziness that, yo, you are actually hurting your own opportunity by doing this thing, by denying Akademiks' current opportunities. And I really think the straw that broke the camel's back was her deleting Ak's Rumble account. Like, that's crazy. Like, imagine this YouTube. You think YouTube CEO is going to, like, help Akademiks? No. What happened was Akademiks had to call the Rumble CEO saying, hey, can you get my account back? And they got it back, right? That was a lucky circumstance. What if it wasn't so lucky? Let's say it was Twitch. You think Twitch is going to go and help him out? Yeah, they would, but it's going to take maybe a month. And a month in a streamer's world is almost like suicide for your income. So she's really hurting the income source of Akademiks, and that's a no-go. Finally, I think what it comes down to is Ak's main girl couldn't handle Ak's lifestyle, and Ak wasn't RP enough. Like, come on. You got to maintain frame with your lifestyle. You can't just state it. You got to be able to enforce it. Apparently, Ak's main girl was putting trackers on all his cars so she could find out where he was. And, like, that's crazy. Like, come on. He is, as he said, is the prize. So you got to cut him some leeway. You got to be able to accept his world, right? You're entering into his world. You're entering into his house, his lifestyle. So you got to be able to be a part of it. And if you're not willing to be part of it, either you got to be out of it or Ak's got to enforce it, right? For example, there was something where Ak says, hey, if you got to be my girl, if you want to be my girl, we got to do threesomes. Or you got to allow me to step out of line sometimes. You know, I'm busy all the time. You're going to be the main chick, but I'm going to have side chicks. It's like when you have a main course, even main course has a side dish or several side dishes. And a lot of times is, you know, a lot of people on paper, okay, I agree, I can do it. But when they see things in actions, they act otherwise. Apparently, the main girl was agreeing to it, but then right afterwards would start attacking the side chicks. Apparently, during like sessions with other chicks, they'll start attacking the chicks, going in on them, punching them. Like, yo, your actions don't match with your words. A lot of times people think on paper they're going to agree to it, but when they see in reality, they can't handle it. And it's up to Ak to really kick her out when she ain't complying in terms of like, hey, I thought we had an agreement. And if you're not really willing to be a part of the agreement, I think we're going to have to break up as a couple, right? So I think it's really Ak's fault for not nipping it at a bud. It's just taking it too long where we're getting to the point where we're getting crazy photos being released, Discords getting nuked, Rumble accounts getting deleted, to a situation that, honestly, nobody really wanted to see happen. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Put a like and subscribe. Put a comment below if you got something to say about it. I'll see you all next time.